Welcome, welcome to Rob Spective. I know you're probably wondering what to expect from this podcast. And I'm happy to tell you, but I actually think it'll benefit us both if you just experience why in this episode. It's been a while. It's been a while for me. I believe the last episode I made was back in April of 2024. Pretty pretty chill year for me. A lot of growth, a lot of maturity, and my episodes were affecting me in a way that made me do better. So I took a break. Last thing I was ever going to do was put out forced content because what would that benefit? Who would that benefit? Just just a bunch of forced, fake, non-genuine words coming out my mouth that I don't even care about or believe in myself. But hey, you should follow it. No, you'll never get that from me. If you don't get anything else, you will receive my truth, my what it's done for me, what I've been through. And no one knows that better than me. You'll get genuineness. I can only be me. And I was I can never be anyone else. I'm terrible at it. I'm a terrible liar. So you're bound to get the truth from me as well. I try to be on point, to the point. I'm not really big on small talk. Um, but enough about me. You really didn't come here to hear about me. What did you come here for? I'll tell you why you came. Something in you brought you here. It was a feeling, a curiosity, and I'm glad you showed up. What I was planning on talking about today was a new path, a new you. Maybe you've thought of that before, maybe you haven't. But you could never find something that you're not looking for. Because even if you found something, you don't know what it is. You're not looking for it. You find what you look for. If someone is not looking for a napkin and there's no one around to tell them it's a napkin and they've never seen it before, what are the chances that they're going to know it's a napkin? You can't begin to understand, miss, or comprehend something you don't even know is possible to obtain. There's been this fear that's been passed down through generations where there's this lack of there's not enough. I gotta get it before you get it. This is a lie. You have been lied to. And I know you want to see proof. You want to see facts. But did you make them who told you these lies prove to you something you still haven't received? It still isn't true, but you went along with it. Probably because who taught you went along with it. There's no, we're not here for guilt. We're not here to make anyone feel guilty or pass blame. The time for that is past. We're here to come together and communicate in a way to where everyone understands that anything is possible. You are possible. You're here. Can't no one do something like you can do it. What is it, you ask? Go find out. What's stopping you from finding out? Somebody else did it. I had the same excuses. It doesn't matter. They're not you. Fear feeds off of fear. Fear is delicious to fear. The minute you realize you control the narrative, create your own system or be enslaved by someone else's, because there's always someone trying to get it. Don't feel bad if you don't want to go get it. Someone will be happy to hire you, and then you can help them go get theirs. There's nothing wrong with helping someone, but how can you help someone else if you have failed to help yourself? It starts with you. You can't hold someone else's groceries if you already have yours in your hand. Teach yourself to think about what you're doing. Think about what you're saying. Ask questions, even if you have to ask them yourself. Ask yourself the question, why did I do that? Why did I say that? And go look for an answer. We spend too much of our time believing in what we heard. I heard James said, well, I heard Rochelle. What do you say? Go find, go find out yourself. It might be completely different than what you've been told. But since you believed it for the last 20 years, you didn't even bother to check. Isaiah 41:10. And how do I know the verse and the chapter and the verse? I looked it up. Ain't nobody trying to show off, show out no memory. I'll forget something in a heartbeat. The goal of this podcast is not to show any type of perfection. We ain't even showing off. My only goal is to hope to inspire you to inspire yourself. Give you just a little bit more knowledge than what you had before, or remind you of something you already know. Maybe you just forgot. Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear. What did he say? Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed. Do not be dismayed. Come on now. If you don't know what dismayed, do not be sad. Do not be depressed. Don't worry, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you. He ain't asked you if I do this for you, but you gotta do something for me first. He ain't say, I'll strengthen you and I'll help you, but first you gotta no. His hand is already out reaching for yours. You playing. Take his hand. Take his hand. Quit playing. What you waiting for? Why you looking around trying to see who doing what? He reaching out for your hand. He might not want his hand. He might not want her hand. He's reaching out for your hand. Maybe they've already turned him down. How you know you haven't turned down something that somebody wished they had, but you just saw them lose it, so you feel like you should let it go. Wake up. Ain't nobody making the rules but you. You will know, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Why is he doing so much for you? He's doing all these things. I will for you, for you. Listen. You're listening to one side and your ears are full. You can't hear what's really being said. Don't allow this world to crush you with things that are imaginary. What do you think the best way to take out something that's more powerful than you? Convince it to take itself out. You're being convinced to destroy yourself. Wake up. You have a choice. You get to make the decision every day. You don't have to keep letting them do this to you. You don't have to keep accepting the lies. You don't have to keep accepting the fact that you're supposed to hate. Who said that? I love my neighbor. Oh, he's white. Oh, he's Mexican. I love them both. Who's gonna tell me I can't? Oh, you should hate them. Cause what? Cause you said so? No, I love my brothers. I love my sisters. And you should love them too. Stop allowing the world to convince you that there's more hate in the world. It is a lie. It is a lie. And if you stick with me, by the end of our journey, which really the end is when we die, by the end of our journey, you'll know it was a lie the whole time. Brother Rob out.